What's up, everybody? I'm here with Aspen.
What's up?
What a welcome change to have somebody else on this vlog, right? Oh man, we're so happy that you're here. I kidnapped Aspen. We're in a back alley behind a business complex. We're in an event today for KVA, which I've not talked about this so far, but that is something that I own. It's a business that we've started, and Aspen is our first spokesmodel, and we're working on a greater partnership in the future. So I wanted to interview her because as far as coaching goes and what we've done with people so far, we've come alongside people who are a little older. Aspen's 19, and who actually have tried and then failed a few different times in business. And that's not your story. And you don't even really I wouldn't even say that she has a bunch of real big business aspirations in her life. No. So yeah, I kind of wanted to talk to her initially, and then we're going to talk to her again soon, and we're going to see if we can't follow her story throughout maybe the course of the year. We'll see how it goes. So, explain our relationship to the people at home.
Wow. Well, before working with Terry, I was more of I'm an outgoing person when you get me in my zone, in my area, but Terry has definitely helped me step out of that comfort zone and just challenge myself. It's been more of this year working with Terry has been a lot just challenging myself to step out and seeing that when you do step out of the comfort zone, it's so easy to take another step. So that's been my favorite thing.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's scary. It's
okay.
It's scary, but the reward is better.
Yeah,
so.
I will say that it does take a special person. So this is, we've talked about this at home with you guys for a long time, is that the ability to be brave is staring your fear in the face and taking a step toward it.
Yeah.
And that is Aspen. Not always immediately, but I think that's okay. I actually think that's pretty normal. So what's been the scariest part?
Oh, Terry sent me to Miami.
So scary.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so he said, Aspen, want to go to Miami? And my first response was, not by myself, not going, definitely no. And I texted you, I said no.
Yeah. I was prepared either way.
So yeah, and then I thought about it, and I was thinking, and I was like, why wouldn't I go? What's stopping me? I have nothing going on. This is an opportunity. Why wouldn't I take it? So I texted Terry, and I was like, you know what? I'm going. And so he was like, awesome. So I went, but again, I was by myself. I've never traveled really anywhere far by myself. Had to be the only person to speak up or say the first words or whatever. Didn't know really that many people there, so went there, and I was awesome. It was the best experience ever. Scary for sure. Had to tell people not to steal shirts.
Those aren't free.
They're not free. But yeah, it was so awesome, and I had such a fun time there, and just being able to be myself and just find who I am when I get to go out and take that scary step into letting myself grow.
Right. So it's worth stopping and thinking about that for a moment. This isn't about I didn't do this interview and then talk to Aspen to really kind of toot my own horn. There is a level of what we do here at Alternative Influence Coaching where we recognize talent and we want to come alongside it. So I recognize the bravery and the character of Aspen. It's we want to partner with that, and we weren't really sure how that was going to unfold. The rest is easy. Sure, I can challenge her and push her out of her comfort zone. I know that. I've been doing this for 20 years, so that part's easy. For her, it's brand new.
Yeah.
Right? But knowing that someone's there to support her in that is what coaching is all about.
Yeah.
Right? It's what having a mentor and having a teacher alongside you is all about. So that is a huge part of what we do. Yeah. And I'm glad you feel that way. I'm glad you didn't feel completely alone, yet it did have its scary moments, but it grew you.
Right.
So there were takeaways for sure, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
So partnering with KVA is really great, but that's not your life goal is to do more.
Right.
So, and it's not really business related. So what do you aspire to do? What is your dream come true?
My dream come true is to travel to as many places as I can and help as many people while doing that. And that's put it in like the shortest way possible.
Yeah.
But in every aspect, fitness, health, just different countries, wherever they are, yeah, whatever aspect it is in life, that's my goal.
You would like to go wherever there's a need.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Modern day mission.
Yes.
Right?
For sure.
So for me, that takeaway is that she wants to be a self-supported missionary.
Yeah.
And go wherever there's a need. So
Yeah.
that goes outside of any belief system. That's just who she is. That's her character. And that is something I'm like, I want to partner with that. How can I make that happen? That excites me to come alongside a spark and let's turn that sucker into a bonfire. And let's do that. Let's get her, let's get you to your dream, right?
Yeah.
Because that's amazing. So I love that.
Yeah.
So what's this year look like for you? What's the next step?
So in July, I head to Australia, and I'll be gone for 6 months, going to 4 different countries and helping people and doing what I have dreamed of forever.
Getting a taste of the dream.
Yeah. So I've never been out of the country, so here goes a big step.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's talk about that for a second, because that's a trip, and it's a new trip. It's got its own I guess fears.
Yeah.
So what's fear number one? What's the biggest thing that scares you?
Making it there.
Yeah? Not crashing the airplane, or
Crashing, making it there
Yeah.
in the plane.
Sure.
Getting my next flight.
yeah.
Connecting flights. Yeah. That's probably my first fear. But once I'm there, I think the most exciting thing to me is getting to experience so many new things this year. Working with Terry and just doing a bunch of new things has made me hungry for more of that. And so I'm excited to, like, I feel like when I step off that plane and I'm in Australia, like, I have so many opportunities for so many new things to happen, and that's what I'm most excited about. But I think that exceeds the fear of making it there.
Sure. That's
Sure.
good. That's
Yeah.
good. There's a little fuel to get you through the fear.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing how all this pans out. We're also working with Aspen to try to get her, we want to help her raise the funds needed to get to Australia and to support her for 6 months so that she can do this work, because it is very good work. More on that in the future. So your advice, we've been working together for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
So your advice to somebody who is afraid to take the first step, to reach out and maybe start this process of having a coach, maybe give a couple of tips. Get them off the fence.
All right. Well, I think for me, one of my biggest fears is when I start seeing success in an area. Sometimes I pull back because I'm scared of it going downhill. But I think when you just tell yourself, well, for me, like when I tell myself, like, you know what, this is something that is going to be good, and I just encourage myself that, you know, you are good enough for this. This is something you can do, and I just talk myself up like that, and that's one of my biggest tips for that, and just taking that step.
Coach yourself.
Yeah,
Preach,
coach. Yeah,
Preach
for
to
sure.
yourself. Yes.
Yeah, I love.
Take the first step.
Yeah, and believing yourself for sure.
Yeah.
And it is possible.
Yeah, like you also don't necessarily have to have a complete. This is true for you. Like you don't have to have a complete vision or a perfect plan to present. Like here's where I want to go, right? Because
No.
you didn't.
Yeah, not at all.
And now you, as you take the steps, it's starting to unfold more and more and more.
Exactly.
Right.
For sure.
So I think that's a good takeaway. Also, I interrupted to give you a tip from me through her, because that's what I do. So, yeah. Well, I think we're going to end right there. We're gonna catch up with Aspen. Well, maybe we'll do it in about a month or so and see how things are going. In the meantime, check her out on Instagram. What's your Instagram handle?
Aspen.Vincent.
Yeah. And so Aspen's worked with us on KVA. So you can check that out too at kvapparel.com or on the Instagram. And we've also worked with you for Train OD. So yeah, we've been busy. So check her out in those ways, and come back soon and you can see more. So guys, thank you. This is Terry from Alternative Influence Coaching, and this is
Aspen.
what? See ya.